Sun 969, you're listening to Listen to Sun 969. Part 2.
Part 2 now, 7 weeks to Christmas tomorrow.
I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either. And we had quite a bit of traction with our coverage yesterday of the best public holidays, like the best leave options for us, so that we can get 12 days for 4 days off.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of interest around town on that, and whether who's going to be here and who's not going to be here.
I think I want to take longer.
We'll take.
Because we shut down essentially, right? And I'd be back at work on like, say the 5th or whatever.
Yeah.
But the 9th is my birthday.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to be here because you don't like it when we draw attention to it. Because we could bring a big cake in and have something. In fact, we could have someone jump out of a cake for a male stripper or something. Or,
yeah.
Because
Magic Man aren't here till February.
Well, let's bring them here just for your birthday, hey?
So I thought...
I'll fly a Magic Man in for you.
I thought, what if I just take like an extra little sneaky week?
Why not?
And just have
avoid all the embarrassment, all the being the centre of attention.
I really don't like being the centre of attention.
No, you don't.
Which is, people are so surprised by that.
Because we've had our little chat on the radio. Now we're having a chat off the radio. How was it for you? Were you comfortable yesterday?
I actually was.
Last year you weren't.
I know what you mean.
Last
year I hadn't. So when I hosted last year, I hadn't emceed an event in a long time.
Yep.
And it was also the first time I was hosting that particular event. Whereas this year, because I'd done it before, I knew what to do, what to expect, what was happening. So I didn't feel that anxiety at all.
Good.
So it was actually really good. Yeah.
Because last year, I'd only known you a little while.
Yeah.
And you dragged me along. I felt like I was holding your hand a bit.
Yeah, because I was freaking out. Because I was in a room full of people and I was like, what the hell? I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But
you did fine.
But then it was fine.
You sat with me at the table there that day.
Yeah,
and I had a friend there as well.
Exactly, and it was fine. So I think for me, I'm a bit of a... not great with change, not great with... I think it was the first time I was doing it, it was a new thing.
I think that's the same with everything we do in life. The first time we do anything is difficult.
Yeah, but then once I'd done it...
We're not born knowing.
No.
We're like a baby.
Exactly. So yesterday, because I'd done it before,
yeah, I
was just fine. It was great. I had so much fun.
Look, it is good fun. I love emceeing. I love doing that. I like when I get up at the casino and DJing, I'm always on the microphone. I think that's the difference between me and some of the other DJs in town. They just don't talk on the microphone or that for very little. So I'm probably more of an MC than a DJ. I mean, I can play the music and I know the music, but I'm not great at, I'm not a mix-it, scratch-it kind of DJ throwing it all together. I'm a bit of a party DJ. I'll throw the song on. If it crashes into the next song, that's all right.
You're like a wedding DJ.
I am. In fact, that's where it's all started for me. When I was like 15, 16, I was helping people out from then doing DJing for weddings and 60s nights and things like that. And so, for me, it's I've grown up around people like there was a big company called Rock and Robin DJing in Melbourne back in the day, and they used to use vinyl, 7-inch vinyl, and they used to, instead of having a headphone, they'd have a telephone that had been converted into a headphone so they could put it on their shoulder so that they could listen to queuing up the record, because it's all done on vinyl back then, and vinyl's still used for proper DJs, but a lot of CDs are used still, CDJs, or the CDJs are the pioneer DJ things you see all the proper DJs using, but a lot of them are not used as CD players. They've actually got wave files from computers in it, and they're just mixing that up. For me, I'm completely digital now. There's nothing analog about anything I do, but I don't mix it as much. I can on my screen mix a little bit. I've got a bit of software called Tractor that allows me to do that. But for me, it's all about getting on the microphone and getting the crowd hyped. And that's what I try to do. Even at Uncle's on a Saturday night where there's not much of a crowd joining me there, I still get on and say, come up and ask for a song. And I'll get people asking for stuff, which is nice. It's like when they do the karaoke on the Friday nights. It's probably more in fitting with that vibe. Because on the Friday night, people come up and ask.
It's a bit interactive, you're DJing.
Yeah, it is. It is. I try to be. I have some favourite little spots where I say certain things over the songs and people have a good laugh. Like over Grease Megamix, I say certain things a bit naughty at certain times, and people go, they have a bit of laugh.
That would do my head in if I was listening to Grease, having the time of my life, and the DJ spoke over it. I would be like,
but I don't speak over it much. And I say it at certain points. Okay. There's 2 spots I jump in. But you have to come along one night and hear it for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hear it before I judge you.
You hear it before you judge me. It's just cheeky. And then there's, like, for example, Who Let the Dogs Out? Big song. People love that. And I bark over the top of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lame.
And they all love it. It is so lame. That's what's good. It's so bad it's good.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And I know it's bad. But look, that's the thing. Get the crowd going. Like if you've got a little crowd there too, especially earlier in the night at a venue, you've got a little crowd. You've got to try and get them into it. Get them maybe, dare I say it, refreshing themselves a little bit more so that the bar is ticking over. and they're sticking around because the more they refresh, the more they feel like they're in the mood, I guess.
Fair enough.
I know that you can have a good time without any influence of stuff, but most people, when they go out and have a few drinks, they do feel a little bit more the inhibitions drop down.
It's exactly why yesterday when I did the Melbourne Cup luncheon,
You had a few drinks, didn't you?
I did the fashions on the field.
Yes.
At the end, because I wanted everyone to have had a few little beverages so that the confidence was up.
Aha.
Or else you have no one who wants to participate.
So were the fashions very good?
They were lovely.
So was it better than last year? More people?
I'd say the
Last year
same.
it was probably about a dozen that dressed up nicely.
Yeah, no, I think everyone was dressed up nicely, but yeah, there was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 that entered.
Yeah, I think it was about that last year, about 10 that entered.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Well, you had a good day by the sounds of it.
Absolutely.
And bring on the cup for next year. In fact, the next cup we worry about is the Alice Springs Cup. That'll be sometime early in the year, I think.
Yeah, May.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's usually
Look
May Day
forward to it.
weekend.
All right.
All right, on that note, let's wrap
Talk
it
to you
up.
tomorrow.